Taku, it depends now. But then what I think now is my Tino, the lady you just spoke about, my Tino, cooking sumptuous meals, saving people, on clean cutlery. I think the most important thing is one, how is her contact base like? You know, as Sergey said in the last discussion that you're having, that he's got 5,000 followers, right, on Facebook. And of those 5,000 followers on Facebook, imagine if you make noise every day. You make noise every day. Okay, the thing is that I think we just think that, well, since I told Taco today that I'm cooking meals, then you have to remember that I'm cooking meals. But now, sometimes you need to continue telling Taku that I'm cooking. I'm cooking Taku. I'm cooking Taku. Just someday, Taku might just come. And that's the beginning of something new. So, my point is, let's use those social media platforms. You know, every time I'm opening your page, I need to see something. Every time I'm opening your page, I need to see something. Have you checked on our Facebook pages for M&J Taco? I definitely have. You have, right? We're always saying something. We're always saying something. So it's very important. That's how people get to know about you. And in the long run, okay, presently it might seem like it's not making sense. Or presently, when you continue posting, it might seem like nobody's looking. But believe me, Taco, people are watching. And it's not always those people that are commenting on your pages that come. You know, you'll be surprised. A client comes and they're like, you know what? I've been watching you guys. You posted 6 months ago. I want that you posted 6 months ago. And believe me, maybe you as the seller, you might have even forgotten what you had posted. So trust me, people are watching. But now, marketing without the money now, I think it limits in terms of audience. I think it limits because trust me, you cannot underestimate the power of those billboards. You cannot underestimate the power of having adverts during the prime time. You cannot underestimate the power of corporate branding. You cannot underestimate factors such as even literal productions, your magazines, people need to know about you. So really, yes, marketing without money can be possible. But when the contemporary society tackle, Coca-Cola, have you seen how many adverts Coca-Cola has? You're on Trace. Trace is a music channel, but you'll be surprised. You're going to say an advert of Coca-Cola. You go to National Geographic Channel someday, you see an advert of Coca-Cola. You go to Africa Magic, you see an advert of Coca-Cola. You go to SABC, you see an advert of Coca-Cola. So really, yes, we cannot underestimate the power of actually using money to market. We're moving with time. But my advice to someone who's starting a business is you should not also underestimate the power of marketing without money. Because at the end of the day, you are your own brand. It doesn't make sense that, you know, I can't even develop a brand where people want to be associated with, and then I start posting on social media platforms, and then when people come to me now, they see a totally different person. So you cannot underestimate the power of marketing without money. But I think the best solution to this marketing process is actually mixing the two. You mix the two. You're there marketing your brand wherever you go. You've got the television making noise about you. You've got the newspapers making noise about you. And you've got your guys work for you making noise about you, but just wearing M&J t-shirts. M&J, our cars are branded, our masks are branded. So I think if you blend the two, um it'll it'll perform miracles, perform wonders.
Well,
you know
I really
it will
agree with you.
it will
I really agree with you. Now, the thing that I think most people need right now, is how they can be able to do that. Because we are talking about a TV ad, and if you can be able to fund a TV ad maybe for a month, but when we are now moving to 2 months, 3 months, you're now getting into thousands and thousands of dollars. And then when you're saying you need to brand your products, you need to brand your clothes, corporate wear and stuff, it's also going to be thousands and thousands of dollars. And you find out by the end of the year you've reached $1 million. And we look at how much revenue that you're producing from your company, it won't be matching.
It won't.
And then you look at the product that you're doing. Is it attractive enough? Are you making it attractive enough? So the secret that I think most people need in order for them to market without money is, one, you need to gain marketing knowledge.
Exactly.
That's one of the most important things. It's not necessarily the amount of money, because the secret in marketing is to grab attention.
Exactly.
But the objective of doing it is to have a lifetime customer. That's why when you market something, you're trying to build a relationship between the person, either with the brand or with the advertiser. So when you're able to now build this relationship, that when I think of buying a phone, the only thing I'm thinking is an iPhone. When I think of going to get clothes, the only thing I'm thinking is Zara. Things like that. The relationship that you seem to be into people's minds at all times when they think of a product or a service is what we are talking as successful marketing. Now, do you need money in order to be in people's minds, or you just need to be creative enough to do something different so that people will notice you? Look at the people like the singers, someone who sings something which is totally different, like Jack Fraser, who came with his own genre, which is a little bit different than most singers. He got attention.
Yes,
We go to people like the comic pastor. He got attention because he's doing something different. So the most important thing in marketing without money is creativity.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's my point to people, that you need to be creative in order to succeed with marketing, because marketing without money is totally possible. I was listening to one of those documentaries that was talking about Zara, and they were saying that these guys spend the least, close to nothing, when it comes to advertising. But look at newspapers and magazines, they're looking for Zara, they're looking for Zara models. Every time you open a magazine, you might find some stunning model wearing some Zara clothes, and you're like, wow, this is good. But surprisingly, the people might not even have spent $1 in that.
I know. Right?
Exactly.
I
So
know, right?
I think it's a matter of creativity and getting into people's minds. That's what we need to understand, and how we can achieve marketing without money.
Yeah, Taco, I agree with you. I also think that when you're saying when somebody wants to associate a certain brand, they should not find anyone who matches your standards. And when I say standards, they're not monetary. You know, a client can come, I market my products to them. You know, I think that I personally think that what people need to do right now is to also value their customers. You offer exceptional customer service to someone, then you're always in their mind. Trust me. So I think that people, when it comes to marketing, they should gain knowledge about marketing, as we have discussed, and also they should be creative as well, like you've said. But what I think is most important, in my own view, allow me, Taco, to express this, is whatever that you're doing, just know that you're being associated with a brand. You know, when people see you, they should know that you're a brand. When you move around, people should know that you're a brand. When you're doing your business, people should know that you're a brand. You know, for example, these days we're using social media platforms to market our products, right? There's this group for females, women rather, which is called She Selling It on Facebook. Have you ever heard about that group?
No, no, no.
Okay. It's a platform where ladies who are in need of something, for example, I want to buy a wristwatch, I can just post on that group, and then the admin actually approves, right? And then I post, ladies, those who are selling watches, please show me your watches, and put your price and your phone numbers, right? and ladies who are selling actually flock in that group in their numbers. They put watches, different types of watches. But you know what makes others stand out? It's your response to that. It's your response to that. How are you marketing your watch? How are you presenting yourself? You know, what attention are you giving to the client? Because most of the times, when you're marketing a product and clients begin to ask us a lot of questions, some people they actually think, he or she's wasting my time. Some people say time is money. But when you're actually marketing your product and you give those clients attention, there are certain clients that actually don't value the money, but actually value the attention and the services that they got from you. So when you're marketing your product, in the long run, you need that clientele that is self-sufficient, you know, that when I think of I want a tie, I know that I'm going to get it from Taco. And if Taco does not have that tie, yeah, I might consider going to Tino, but I would prefer Taco. That's how it is. So yeah, marketing without the money is very possible. And I think it's the most fundamental step that one can actually have when you're establishing a business.
Thank you very much, Aretha. We'll be going to part three of this marketing without money. And I don't know if Aretha has any last words that we can conclude this session.
Okay. To everybody, who is facing challenges in marketing without money, you can start small. But the most important thing is be creative, be persistent, create your brand, develop it, and let it be a brand that only you alone are associated with. That's something that I had to say, Taku.
Thank you very much, Aretha. If you need any marketing experience, any marketing lessons, any marketing training, make sure that you leave a comment. You say something that you want exactly in our comment section below, and we'll come to you and attend you immediately. We want to see your business grow at the lowest expense. When it comes to revenue, it's the baseline. Taku out.